Why is it my tower can never stay in one piece?
Welcome to the next level.
As you may or may not be aware, Just Dance 2023 doesn't include a physical game. Why, you may ask?
Money.
Just Dance 2023's physical edition on store shelves does not include an actual physical product. It's just a download code in a box. Now, I'll give a pass to indie devs, smaller publishers, maybe. You know, if it's a $10, $15 game, fine. This isn't a $10 or $15 game. This is a huge publisher. Ubisoft, Ubisoft, whatever you want to call them. Here's the issue that I have. I know we're going digital. I know that's the future. I get it. But there's still a huge demand for physical. As you can see, people prefer the physical disc PlayStation 5, even though it's $100 more than the digital version. I mean, people are buying the Series S, but only because they can't find the X. So there's always going to be a place in people's hearts, in people's minds, in people's wallets, on people's shelves for physical products. The other issue I have is if somebody's buying this for little Timmy for Christmas, and little Timmy's got a brother, we'll call him Jimmy. Now they have to buy two versions of this instead of just buying one, and the kids could swap it on the Switch Lite, whatever they have. Also, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but the Just Dance Plus service that they have now is a new service. So if you have unlimited, if you just paid for that, if you got 12 months left, 6 months left, whatever it is, you cannot transfer that over to the new service. They're two completely different services. Maybe they'll give you credit if you contact customer service. As far as I'm aware, they don't do anything for you, which sucks. Don't get me started on the fact of where Rayman is and waiting for a new Splinter Cell. I think I'll be dead by the time we see the new Splinter Cell game. There already was an issue on the Switch version of Just Dance because after 2017, they decreased the size of the cartridge, which meant that the video was a lot choppier, the resolution was worse, and a lot of people just prefer the older version of Just Dance on the Switch. Well, now apparently the file size is going to come in between 4 to 8 gigs. You can download all the songs of Just Dance Plus. You don't have to stream them. You can stream them, but if you want to save space, you can stream. Now, if you live out in the boonies or something, you can download everything. It's between 4 to 8 gigs, depending on what console you have. So that option is available for you. Now, this is only on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and the Nintendo Switch. For whatever reason, there's no PS4 or Xbox One version. Now, the Xbox One, the original Xbox One, the old Xbone, had Kinect, which is probably still the best way to play Just Dance. Now, unfortunately, there's no support for any of those, which boggles my mind because here you go supporting the Wii version. The Wii was discontinued in 2013. They had Just Dance 2020 for the Nintendo Wii that was released as a physical product. Are you kidding me? This is probably a test run. I expect other publishers to follow suit and do this same type of deal with download codes in a box. It's getting more and more common. It's a waste of space. It's a waste of plastic. It's terrible on the environment. It just makes no sense because everything you can get digitally. So why? Not to mention they removed World Dance Floor. What are they thinking? They'll say they did it because they added more robust online multiplayer features, but in actuality, that's one of the most popular features, one of the most popular modes in this game. To remove it for the new edition makes absolutely zero sense. I mean, I understand why they did this. They did this because they want to sell this as a service. They're going to make a lot more money as a service than as an annual release. I get it. Some people could just skip the release because it's really not necessary to have, yearly updates for a game like this. Although I did look forward to the new songs. It's a great party game, I'll give you that. Having a code in a box now means that families have to buy multiple digital editions or codes in the box. Now, it also means that you can't trade the game back in, meaning that there's no used copies on the shelf. They're not going to lose any money to that. They used to have online passes at one point in time for games back in the day, and that was a way of recouping money off of used copies. They don't have anything like that nowadays. It's a great way for them to kill off the secondary market. Now, as a consumer, as a gamer, we have one thing that we can do. Vote with your wallet. Make them hurt. don't purchase the game. Simple as that. If people still buy the game in boatloads and droves, well, then this practice will continue. But if they notice that the sales decline immensely, they'll have no choice but to put a physical product back on the shelves for Just Dance 2024. I really wish that there was some kind of fines or some kind of practice against this kind of thing, because it's just really bad for the environment. It's really pointless. It's stupid. And for all that, they could have just gone digital all the way, and there would have been far less backlash. I mean, I'm sure there still would have been some, but it would have been a lot less. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're a Just Dance fan, have you already purchased this? Are you satisfied? Are your mom or dad or grandma or uncle or aunt that's purchasing this for a beloved family member? Let me know your thoughts on this. Did you know that there was a code in the box? Did you think it was an actual physical Switch game cartridge? Or did you think it was an actual PS5 disc or Xbox Series X disc in the box? Did you find out too late? What do you think about this situation? Is this the future for all gaming? Are the next big titles from Capcom, Konami, Sony, are AAA titles going to be relegated to being a code in a box? Is the practice of putting a digital code in a box enough to deter you from buying this game, or any other game for that matter? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter under the same name, Next Level Taken. I thank you for watching. Until next time.